Recording in progress. Morning, Chair.
Molo Msuthu unjani?
Right, Mchana wena?
Ngiyaphila khona Nkosi Msuthu.
Alright, okay, Chair.
Sure.
Morning, hi, business nguwe?
Ewe, ndim sisi, enkosi.
Morning, unjani?
Ndikhona njani?
Ndiphilile nami inkosi.
Ndine-meeting ka-9 ke so ndizophuma nge-1:15.
Oh, okay, all right, no, it's fine. Good morning, Chairperson.
Good morning, PC.
How are
Good-
you? How are you,
I'm fine.
Chairperson?
Tell me, just delete that my name and surname correctly there, please.
I won't be able to do it, Chair. You'll have to do it from your side.
Oh, Jabu got it right the other time. Let me try.
Okay, I will try.
I'm struggling
Nice,
every.
So,
Are you doing it for me, Jabu?
no, I
Okay,
won't be
okay, I
able to.
can
I'm not
see.
hosting, so can assist. I'm gonna
Okay, I
guide
can
her.
see. I can
Okay.
see a rename. I can rename you, Chairperson.
Rename, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want me to delete the party?
Yeah, delete the party name and surname, then you make me just Jabu.
Ah, Joe.
I'll do that. I'll do that, Chair. Okay, I'll do that.
I even jump up from my chair.
I know that story between you and Jabu.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Morning, morning, Honorable Mtetwa.
Good morning, honorable members.
Morning, morning, Honorable Motselane.
Morning. I was just checking if I'm audible enough because I've been having challenges with network this side. So I hope today I'm gonna be fine, Chairperson.
Indeed, you are audible, Honorable Mtetwa.
Thank you.
The PC secretary, if it's possible, just to indicate whether we are correct so that we can start.
Yes, Chair, Advocate Sally has just joined, so we can start.
Good morning, honorable members. Thank you so much for everyone who has seen their way through. May I proceed? Well, we have received that there is a quorum. If we can just put on the agenda, please. Thank you so much. Honorable members, we only have one item to deal with. I'm going to ask for approval for the agenda. I would like to say that my apologies. I want to give an opportunity for anyone to render apologies if there is any.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson, and good morning to members and colleagues on the platform. We did not receive any apology on our side, Chairperson.
Thank you. Honorable Mtetwa, I saw a hand from you. You may proceed. Unmute, Honorable Mtetwa.
No, I just wanted to propose an adoption of the agenda as it is.
Thank you so much. Is there a second?
I second, Honorable Chair. It's Honorable Nkosi. Good morning to you and the members in the platform. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Nkosi. Honorable members, I would like to profoundly apologize for any inconvenience, if there ever was, pertaining to today's meeting. I met with the Chair of Chairs, and I must also say that there was some concerns, but due to our time constraints and duration of meetings, it was thus impossible for us to deal with the minutes. So we are going to deal with the minutes only today. And I really, again, want to say thank you for everyone who have joined in. May I also make use of this opportunity to ask for a moment of silence for the two persons who passed away. We do this in honor of the broadcaster, Ms. Thabiso Sikwane, as well as a very well-known poet, Dr. Jessica Mbangeni. Both passed away on 31 August. Can we have a moment of silence? Thank you, honorable members. Honorable members, may I also just say that there are a few developments. We have noted on the news media that a memorandum of understanding has been signed between Department Sport, Arts and Culture, as well as the basic education. Safe to say that we welcome the memorandum signed, and I think for future purposes, it will be important to summons the department to the committee to give us a full content of that memorandum of understanding. It is important, I would argue, that the committee affay themselves on the implementation plan of that. That is very important because I realize that there are so many role players at stake here. We have unions, we have teachers, we have the municipalities, we have coaches, we have a development pipeline, we have transformation, and it really needs the political will to implement of what we have seen happen recently. So that is very important for us, and perhaps if the PC Secretary take note of this, and so that we can also flag this in our program pertaining to school sports. I would now ask the PC Secretary to bring up the agendas. What I would like to say as well is that we are going to deal with agendas, and I want us to do it thoroughly, even if we just have to do a few and not everyone. But I would love to see that we do everything today. It is important that these agendas is going to be tabled, that it must also reflect the wishes and the correctness of this committee. Honorable Mthethwa.
Thank you, Chair. I just want to commend you on the on honoring the two fallen heroines with the moment of silence. And I want to further say that I wanted to, was what I've noticed, even in the last parliament, there is no particular policy, or rather consistency in honoring the fallen heroes and heroines of our sector. It is very selective. If it relates to somebody who plays for Amabogo, then it will be mentioned at the National Assembly. I did that also when Zahara passed away. I brought it to the National Assembly to honor that. I meant to honor her with the moment of silence. So it's something that we need to make it consistent, because we can't be selective on people as if if one is more popular than the other, which is what has been happening in the industry, even government will come heavy on an artist or an actor who is very popular and want to take over the funeral and memorial services and that. But when somebody who's an artist, who's not that popular, there's no attention given to them. So I think as a committee, it is our responsibility to make government and everyone to educate people so that they take our sector serious. Because this is one sector that is not taken serious. So it starts with us, and I want to say thank you, Chairperson, for that.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much, Honorable Mthethwa. I think we should take the lead in this. And what is currently transpired is that the professional staff is feeding me with this so that we do this on a committee level. And rightfully said that we might slip one. So I would invite members also to send these to the PC secretary so that we can do it at once in a committee fashion. Then there is a parliamentary process. And sometimes we meet, you know, in the future in quite a while, and these things are slipping, you know, through the cracks. So what I would suggest, and really for us with the appetite that this committee has to come up then with a solution, but we can meet in person and then we can do this. And when one stand up in parliament, say on behalf of the portfolio committee, even if parliamentarians do that or prefer that to do that on their political parties. But I think to bring this committee closer to the entities and what is transpiring there, we should perhaps give on a, you know, a round table opportunity to every one of the committee to do this. But we can also have a further discussion. But I think it's really a wonderful gesture when it comes to these issues. Thank you for that input. PC Secretary, let me explain the process. We will do page by page. And members, please be careful. Look at the first page that is presented to you. See whether your name is there, whether you were present, because sometimes mistakes happen, and correct it. And I hope that we have a successful meeting in this regard pertaining to this minutes. We may proceed, and I'm giving over to the PC Secretary to take us through. Just inform us, you know, the date and the meeting. Is the date, the meeting that we have, and the menu. Let me see. Yes. Thanks, Zain.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. And these are the minutes of the 10th of July, 2024. And the agenda for the meeting was the election of the chairperson.
Okay, let's proceed to the next page. If there is no member that indicated he wasn't there or not there. Okay, the first page is just indicating what has transpired. Nomination, proposal, seconder, acceptance. We can go to the next page. The next page, it indicates what transpired. That includes closure. Thank you for that. Is there any proposal and seconder that is the correct minutes of what has transpired? Those who've been in the meetings, please let us indicate. We're going with the first one. Please don't raise your hand. I can't see. Just come in and say Chairperson, Honorable so-and-so, proposed.
Chairperson, Honorable Molotsane.
Thank you. There's a proposal
Yes,
seconder.
this is the true reflection of our minutes of that first meeting.
Thanks so much, Honorable. Seconder.
Honorable Nkosi is seconding, Honorable Chair.
Thank you so much. Let's do the second one, PC Secretary. Give us indication, feel free to speak.
Thank you, Chair. It's on the same day, and the agenda was the briefing by the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture on the strategic plan and annual performance plan for 2024-2025 financial year.
Proceed with the first page. Members that was present. Proceed, you can proceed to the second page. Attendance of the department, that I would argue will be a correct reflection. On the second page, anyone something to mention? Second page. Can we just go to the sentence saying the chairperson highlight on the second page? The chairperson highlights. I hope we have the same. Yeah, the chairperson, the importance of the departments noting it's tied, it tied up. It's tied up. It's a S there, I think. Okay, second page. We are doing well, honorable members. On page 3, please indicate anyone would want to say or rectify something. Page 4. And no comments, page 5. Let's go to page 6. On page 6, I'm having a thing or two. The Mzansi Golden Economy Strategy has the potential to create about 60,000 jobs. We should say these should be a way to ensure. Can the PC Secretary just assist the committee with the sentence, the department budget should speak to the arts and creative sector, as well as there seems to be cuts in those areas. I would say the departmental budget should speak to the arts and creative sector, and then following the committee notes, cuts in the budget or cuts in this particular area. Then, in terms of the deliberations, the committee note and concur with the minister. You know, I want us to realize that we are on different platforms. We are not going to concur with the minister. In this particular case, I would like us to say the committee noted and emphasize. The committee noted, and I think let's put the emphasis. The committee would like to put emphasis on the development relating to nutrition, because it's our meeting and it's our recommendations and it is our deliberations. Do we have it, Zoleka? The committee emphasize, let me just see the committee. Advocate Sally, waar is die prokureurs? They must help us. The committee emphasize that the development pertaining to nutrition and health of athletes, something like that is important. The committee emphasize.
Chair,
Yes.
and
for
we
it.
said that,
Go for it.
can't we say the committee emphasize the importance to the minister on the development relating to nutrition and health of athletes?
Yes, that's correct. The committee emphasized to the minister. The other thing, honorable members, I'm not sure. I think the last sentence, the committee noted that due to time constraints, I think we can delete that. That's for me, it's not important. It does not speak to anything that is really of importance to the committee.
The last sentence, Chair.
Yes, we can delete that one. Otherwise, I myself do not have any issues. If that is the case, is the last page. Can we then move? That is the correct. There is just one thing that I want to request, PC Secretary, for all future purposes. There's a lot of abbreviations. I think we should, have a page, because when someone read this and go to Parliament and want to have research on all of these, let's make it easy for the community out there, and our children and great-grandchildren might go said, but what is DCAC? We all know, but let's create alongside this a page in front or at the back or wherever to say this is the abbreviations of this particular issues that we have. If it's possible to rectify that now, it will be very helpful. Someone wanted to say something?
No, I think, Chairperson, on that one, I support you.
Thank
to
you.
have the last page. Let's have it on the last page, all the abbreviation that we are using, so that the person can be able to go to the last page and check what does DSEC stands for.
Thank you so much. Let's go to the next one.
Chair, no, I wanted to rectify something on, I see that they've already rectified
Let's go back.
that. The department, I think it's bullet number 4. It was bullet number 4. No, they've rectified that. It was saying this instead of these areas, the last
Yeah.
part.
Yes,
And then the bullet number 6. So it's 2 after that, where it says, the committee emphasized to the minister the importance of the developments, not
Yes,
development.
yes, I agree.
Developments
Of the developments
relating to.
nutrition. Yes. Thanks, Honorable Mtetwa.
You're welcome, Chair.
Thanks. Do we agree? Can we go to the next one?
Agreed.
Thank you. The next one.
Excuse me, Chair. We need to have a proposer and a seconder.
Yes, let's do this. I see Honorable Khabo is relatively busy there.
I propose, Chair.
Okay. And who second it?
Chair, I think we propose it with the amendments.
Amendments, correct.
Corrections as well as the additions. I support
so much.
on that regard, Chair. Thank you.
Thanks, Honorable Nkosi. That's in order. Okay, can we do the next one? Just indicate to us which one are you flighting? You can speak us
Thank you,
through
Chair.
the,
These are
yes.
the minutes of the 12th of July, 2024. Deliberations on the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture on the strategic plan and annual performance plan for 2024-2025 financial year.
Okay, let's proceed. First page. Second page. Yeah, the issue that Honorable Mtetwa has raised, page 2, we have to bear in mind, I'm not too sure if this also happened in Parliament. The other thing that I want to find out, Honorable Mtetwa has just ignited me a little bit. When we say that the chairperson was saddened to note the passing of Stanley Skrima Tshabalala, noting that it was a blow for the nation and extend the committee's condolence to the family. Are we writing letters, PC Secretary? PC Secretary?
No, Chair, we are not writing
Okay,
letters.
from now, the committee secretary must get the detail of the address or email or whatever, and then state a letter that on behalf of the Sport, Art and Culture Committee, we would like to send our condolences, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we should do that. And also, what I want us to discuss on the later stage, there is a budget for our department. I don't want to say for me, there's a budget, and perhaps we must go into it and see, I don't want also to, it is just an idea, perhaps send something very small there, flowers or whatever. And but I think it's open for discussion, but we have to discuss that in line with the budget. If it's only going to be a letter with the letterhead, I think it will be a wonderful thing for the family, because most of the time families do read all of these messages, and that is something that will really show that we are taking the lead as Honorable Mtetwa has proposed. Okay, we can go to the next page. Please take note,
Noted.
PC Secretary.
Yes, noted, Chair.
Next page. The third page. On 3.1. Point one on the third page. Can we go to the third page?
Is that the first bullet, Chair, the one on the
Yes,
consent?
yes.
Yes.
There was a concern that approach made artists feel as if they did not, as if they did something wrong for requesting money. In terms of a true reflection, that is correct, but also there was also it was also highlighted that artists should not feel intimidated or threatened by having their names published, as this is an open and transparent process. I really would want us to put that in. There was concerns, that is correct, but also there was other concerns. Okay, it was highlighted, or the committee highlighted, that artists should not feel intimidated. Members, please stop me if you are in disagreement, that artists should not feel intimidated or threatened by having their names published, as this is an open and transparent process. If you go on that very same page to the second last bullet,
Sorry, Chair, was you still on that one of?
oh, okay,
Art-
sorry. Go back, you can go back.
The committee highlighted that artists should not feel intimidated or threatened by having their names published, as the intention to do so is aimed at improving transparency.
Wonderful.
Because I'm afraid to confirm the process as transparent when the minister is still talking about investigations.
Yes.
So certain people might be implicated after the investigations within the department, and it would then say that we have committed ourselves to transparency before there is actual transparency. So yeah, I think we should trend safe on that one.
Okay, I agree, Honorable Mthethwa. Then the second last issue, I can't remember, was it Honorable Nkosi, Honorable Moletsani, Mthethwa, or Mbele. The second one, it was emphasized that Pansalb needs to be supported, as they have already produced 2 books in indigenous language for maths and science. Someone mentioned, I recall someone mentioned that Parliament should assist them in funding, because I think at stake, I can't remember who it was, but someone talked about that, and someone also said that there's a lack of interpreters. And there was a plea in that meeting. When I read this last night, I remember there was a plea in this meeting that Parliament should consider proper funding to Pansalb. If no one can remember that, who said that, I don't know whether we are able to put that in. I'm saying this because there is a problem with this organization. There is a funding problem. There is a interpreter problem for Parliament itself. What is your view, members?
Excuse me, Chair.
Yes.
If Pansalb would have to be assisted with funding, it would definitely not be from Parliament. Maybe it would be from the department. The interpreting service in Parliament is not linked to Pansalb.
And they're not linked to the Speaker's office.
No, Chair. Can I give a Fiona a chance to say
okay,
something?
Fiona.
Good morning, Chairperson. Thank you, Siso. Chairperson, the interpreters in Parliament are part of the core business. The KIS Knowledge and Information Services Division. So they are parliamentary officials, and this has been an ongoing problem in Parliament since its inception of the new democratic Parliament. There aren't enough officials to handle the translation and interpretation services. So Pansalb is not responsible for the interpreters in Parliament, and those are 2 separate issues. Thank you, Chairperson.
Well, what is your view, member? Should we then leave it like that? But there is a problem with Pansalb, I know, in terms of I can't recall, but maybe we must just leave it like that if members can't recall. Maybe I was in another meeting, honorable members. Okay, let's go to page 4. Anything on page 4, honorable members? Nothing. Let's go to page 5. On page 5, the second bullet point, almost the last paragraph, I don't understand the lingo in that.
Which bullet is that, Chair?
That's the
Second, the
it's
second
yeah,
one.
it started with the department. Is it second or third?
Okay, third, it's the third one, Chair.
The department. Yes, if you read the last part of the sentence, what is that under P component? Place under what? And place under P component. Can the PC secretary explain that to me?
I'm also trying to link this, Chair. Colleagues, can you assist here? I am not sure what this P component is.
So I think there's
I think it should have been placed under MIG.
yeah, it's under MIG, under the MIG.
Yeah,
I think there was
yes, because
can you
5% was
delete
yeah.
P component? It's
Okay, I
under
see Fiona.
the MIG.
I see Fiona's hand is up.
No, it's a legacy hand.
No, no, it's a new, sorry, it's a new end. Thanks, sorry,
Oh, sorry.
Chairperson, it's a new end. Chairperson, can I go ahead?
Proceed.
Thank you, Chairperson. Chairperson, the P component is the amount allocated for municipal facilities, public municipal facilities. That's in a nutshell what it is.
What? Explain again.
Sorry, Chairperson. The P component is the amount allocated for public municipal facilities.
Can we put this? Can we put that in bracket? So you see, we need a declarator when we have these big university P component words.
Can you come again, Fiona?
Noted,
It's money
Sis
that-
Vazo. It's the amount allocated for public municipal facilities.
It is the migrant, isn't it?
It is MIG.
It is MIG.
Yes, it is MIG.
Chairperson, it's a percentage of the MIG. It's not the
I see.
MIG. It's the
Yeah,
percentage
I
of
know.
the
I
MIG.
understand. It says that 5% placed under MIG, 5% under P component amount allocated, and then we say put under the MIG also in brackets. No. Take that bracket at the end, take it out and put it next to MIG. If I'm correct, someone help me language. Take that out.
No, it is fine,
Is it
Chairperson.
fine?
It explains the P component as the
Okay.
amount allocated for public. This is the amount that is allocated as capital funding.
Okay.
And it goes, to my understanding, it goes to COGTA, which then distributes it under MIG for municipalities to develop sporting facilities.
Yeah. No, we should watch that one. If the department come and explain the MOU and the implementation, we must ask them. So what P component do you have there in the Tzabotla? You know, the other thing, PC secretary, please make a note on this explanation on the implementation of the MOU. They must come with a previous MOU as well, and we must find out what effect that MOU has, although we know what is the answer. Okay, the next page. Sorry that I interject so with other, but I think it's really important stuff. The next page, I think we threw this one. Any proposal and seconder? I can't see hands. Please speak.
I'm not sure if I was part of this meeting, but I would propose. Adoption of the minutes.
I think it was Honorable Makwena.
Honorable Chair.
It was my
Yes.
question.
Proceed.
Honorable Eugene is just like me. If he was not part of the meeting, he's just interested on debates. Unfortunately, he cannot approve on a lighter note, Chair.
No,
Yes.
I don't think that. I don't think that's true. The issue is there's members that was part. I don't know why they scared, because this is what transpired in the meeting.
Chairperson,
Yes, Honorable Jacobs.
I'd like to move for the adoption, please.
Thank you. Is there any seconder?
Molotsane seconding the minutes.
Thank you so much. That does not mean you're going to get another ticket, Honorable Molotsane, for the game. Take us through the next issue.
Thank you, Chair. These are minutes of the same day. Consideration and adoption of the committee's budget vote report, vote 37. Chair, can you hear me?
Yes, which date is that?
On the same day, Chair, it's the 12th of July.
Okay, you can take us first through the attendance so that Honorable Mtetwa make sure that he was there or not.
I don't see my name there, Chair. It's Honorable Nkosi. I don't know. I never been
Thank
absent.
you, Ed. We should check this against the signature of the attendance list in the particular meeting as well, Honorable Nkosi.
Chairperson, Honorable Nkosi was part of that meeting because even in the morning, usually before the meeting,
what I'm saying, Honorable Member, we must check against the attendance there. So if it's not here, it might not be there, then she have to go sign there.
Okay.
Cool.
Understood.
Okay, that's the first page. The second page. Yeah, you see, it's actually good, and I want to congratulate the committee. There's an issue. It's not for correction, just for a minor debate on page 2. Under an additional recommendation was made. Just go down. You see 3.1. Go up. Yeah, and an additional, no, go up. No, that's down. Up. There we go. You see there, honorable members, there is where I really would like to, again, say to you that what happened in the committees, that's my sense. Anyone, you can disagree with me. What happened in the committee? You know, sometimes people go out and here we have an MOU and here we have this thing is happening. So it comes from here, because if you read here, an additional recommendation was made that a committee should hold joint meetings with the PC of basic education on the school sports and corporate governance. Although it happened elsewhere on other platforms, we have done what we have done as a committee. So I think we must feel good about it as a committee. So there it happened. And there we see again that PC 5% something, Fiona. Okay, let's go to the next page.
Chair, Advocate Sally's hand is up, Chair.
Honorable Sally.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Hello, Chair. Chair, I totally agree with you with regard to the fact that we've got these things going in the MOU with regard to basic education and sports, arts and culture surrounding the sports at schools, etc., and this understanding. But I also want us to note in our very initial meetings, this was already raised. It was also raised when we said that the sister portfolios needs to work with each other in order to improve structures at schools, at sports, in the communities. If we go back to the first sport arts and portfolio committee meeting that was done on the YouTube link, it was noted there. Even one prior to that, when we had a general meeting, it was also noted. So it's not something new, and it's very important that it be identified that this sport arts and culture portfolio is working and has been the ones on the forefront of addressing these issues. Thank
Wonderful.
you, Chair.
Wonderful. Can we go to next to the word understanding? And then Honorable Sali give us that wording that the committee strongly suggested that, and that was the words used, sister departments.
Correct, Chair.
If you can just assist us there, Advocate Sali, the committee
Sure.
strongly suggests that
The
sister
committee has
yeah,
from the onset strongly
as
recommended that sister portfolios works together in the improvement of infrastructure, both in the community and at schools, for the upliftment and the empowerment of the most marginalized.
stadig, Advocate,
Sorry, man.
slowly.
Chair, I've got to run to a justice meeting as well.
No, we're almost done.
Okay.
I'm going to give enough time. If we don't get finished here,
Yeah.
we will do some one or two next week, but we're almost there. No,
In
I
schools
really
and
want to
in communities in the most marginalized of areas. Chair, and what I'm also recommending, I think this is very important, as you've noted, that down the line, our children, our grandchildren, whoever's going to come back to this minutes, right?
Yes.
And I think that it is vital that we start referring them to the links and dates on which these meetings were held, especially the ones that is recorded, it's on video, it's out there on YouTube links. It is very important because in these minutes, we are really not capturing everything. And there's crucial information that is not being captured surrounding the hard work and dedication of staff and this particular members in the portfolio.
I fully agree, Honorable Sali. You see, this is going to become record. It will be
Correct.
recorded, so it will be anecdotal evidence of what has transpired, and also it will showcase that we are not just sitting there. So yes, someone may politically grab, you used to call it a loose ball, and run with it. But yes, we as a collective has already started something. And like you said, the links are there, the minutes are there, everything is there.
Correct. If possible, I mean, we're trying to adopt all these agendas right now. I would like to go, I type up my statements and speeches as you've seen. Maybe they can just pull out of that speech, which will be inclusive for the whole portfolio. Especially, I know there's a struggle now with the sister portfolios, but it was clearly noted the importance of them working across borders to, you know, improve the infrastructures and the communities and also assist out in the community. So I have that and I will send the wording through a little bit later on.
No, we must deal with it now. Is it for this item here, Honorable Sali?
It's actually for this item, but it's also going to link to other items. But I mean, let's just do that. Yeah, the committee strongly recommend that sister portfolios work together in the improvement of infrastructure in schools and communities. Okay, we can leave it at that.
We can leave it like that.
We can leave it at that. That's fine.
Members, any proposal, any seconder that this is the correct content? Please don't show hands, you can just speak.
Who's
that? Honorable Moletsane?
Honorable Mbele.
Honorable Mbele, welcome.
Yeah. No, I second. I'm in a very bad space where I am, so I'm unable to participate. But I do second.
I know. I know it's
I'm sorry, man.
I know it's Taung.
How do you know? You are tracking me.
No, Chair. Excuse me, Chair. No one has moved. No one has moved for the adoption yet.
Honorable Mbele moved. Is there a second?
Yeah.
I second, Chair.
Who's that? Honorable
Molotsane.
Molatsane. Thanks. PC Secretary, take us to the next one.
Thank you, Chair. These are the minutes of the 23rd of July, 2024. Briefing by the Auditor General South Africa on the audit outlook of the portfolio, the material irregularities process, and previous recommendations and commitments, as well as the presentation of the committee's legacy report of the 6th Parliament and minutes, but we did not do minutes on the day.
Okay, go to the attendance for us. Just a second, I want to see. Members, are you taking note of that? Okay, go to the next page. Page 2. Let's go to page 3. Page 3, honorable members, I'm having something under 3.2. I think it's just some grammar for the sentence there. On the key insights on community projects. On the key insights of community projects at DSEC, she looked at the conditional grant. I don't know who's the she. Or maybe put emphasis. Ms. Sitebe put emphasis on the conditional grant. Honorable Mtetwa.
Yes, Chair.
Yes, help us there. Put emphasis on the conditional grant for the community library and service. It's for the community library and service, as well as the challenge. It looks right now.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah. Okay, page 4. I think here on page 4, 3.3, the issue, let me just see, the committee inquired if the government is still pursuing the National Development Plan because DSEC has been so behind with the program. And it looks like it has abandoned it. I think that was Honorable Ntetwa's concern. Maybe we can just say, because Honorable Mtetwa has, there has been a response to, that was a question. Perhaps just say the committee assured that it's still pursuing the National Development Plan. Honorable Mtetwa, you must help. The committee ensured that it's still pursuing the National Development Plan because of, I think we can just take that because of DSEC is so behind. I think that's a bold statement. It's a good statement for the committee. That the committee ensured go to the committee. The committee ensured that it's still, or rather that government, that government is still pursuing the National Development Plan. Take and looks like abandon it out. Or you want that in, Honorable Mteto? That was your words.
It must say, it was right, Chair, to say that we inquired,
Yes. Okay. Okay.
because
The
this was
committee.
like a
Yes.
question posed.
Yes.
to
Let's say the
Michael.
committee inquire. My apologies.
If government is still pursuing national development plan
Yes.
as it looks like
As it come across.
abandoned. Yeah, as
Yeah.
it looks like.
Yeah, Chairperson, I was going to say that as well, that as a committee, we can't be giving the answers as a committee. Remember, if a member is asking a question inquiry, then that means that is a question of the whole committee. So we can't answer to ourselves as well.
Yes.
I don't
correct.
know. Unless,
that-
yes, unless
that-
maybe the department itself, maybe the minister is there just to give that assurity, because all the questions are going to the department. We are inquiring to the department. Yeah,
Yes.
but I agree with the statement.
Okay, let's
Thanks.
go further down. There are entities. No, down. There are entities. There are entities that are not performing and they
Chair,
and
can I say something?
yes.
You know, some of the things we need to check on the register of that day, ne?
Yes.
Also, can you please it was on the 12th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Honorable Mthethwa.
I was not in the meeting.
Yes.
No, he was in this meeting. Honorable Mthethwa was asking this question. He even used the word GNU. I have an elephant brain when it comes to these things. He asked me directly and I didn't want to respond to him.
Excuse me, Chair.
Can I?
Excuse
No,
me,
Chair.
Chair. Excuse me, Chair.
Yes.
It was Mr. Mukwena who was in that meeting.
Honorable
Yes.
Mthethwa was part of our
Had
meeting,
not
Honorable
joined.
Chair.
Yes, also.
Remember, Chair, Honorable Mthethwa at that time, he was
Oh,
not
it was
part
Honorable
of us.
Mkwena that asked me that. Sorry.
Yes, he was
Yes,
not part
yes.
of us. It's Honorable Mkwena who was with us.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
okay, Chair. We can form a GNU, me and you.
Ay, Puma lapho, Mthethwa.
Thank you, members. Yeah, that's great. That's true. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to there are entities that are not performing and there is a fruitless expenditure and there are entities that are not performing and this results in fruitless expenditure. An ongoing fruitless expenditure. This results in ongoing fruitless expenditure. You know, the next sentence, honorable members, this is a very serious sentence. Remember when we deal with the budget, the committee, and never ever I've seen this in parliament happen, but I stand to be corrected, where a committee has influenced a budget. But this sentence means simply this. The very next sentence means that we have asked the DG, but you will see later where we will go. I think there's an issue later that I want to raise. There was this thing about mass participation, and we were strongly against this one-day events. And we asked the DG, we want you to take note that these things that we are mentioning, it must form part of your changes in the future, and these things must then be shown in your next budget. So we don't want to see another one-day event or love life, you know, the stuff that we have discussed. I really want us to put it in here. So if for our oversight, any member would like to say, but why is it that this item that we raised is again here?
Chair,
So proceed.
I think that talks that item you just mentioned. I'm not sure. I'm trying to go through my minutes where it's supposed to be. Yes. I'm not sure whether it was in this meeting or the next meeting.
Was this one, but it's fine. I just want to mention this because that line speaks to it, but very blur. It says the committee might need to review. It's the threat with not the committee, the department. Here we go. The department might need to review its strategic planning, and a clear plan with timeframes attached should be stated clearly. Yes, not the committee, the department. Do you have it? No, on page 4. On page 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 lines up from the committee. No. Go up. Okay, there it is. The committee.
Chair,
The
is it a new?
committee might need to review.
Is that a
Just
new
there where
bullet? Chair?
next to the sentence where we say ongoing fruitless expenditure.
Oh, okay.
The committee might need, that must be the DSEC, not us. The committee might need, it must be the department might need. So that is also what the issue that Honorable Saleh has mentioned. We have to influence this and it must be recorded. Wonderful. Okay, next page. That's page 5. Page 5, the second bullet. We need to just panel beat that sentence. The DSEC got unqualified audit with findings for an audit to move from a general to forensic. What is it that we to be done? Let's panel beat that sentence. Anyone help from PC secretary? Because I couldn't understand what we mean there.
See if Fiona's hand is up, Chair.
Proceed, please proceed. I can't see the hands.
Thank you, Chairperson. May I propose that the committee noted that DSEC received an unqualified audit with findings
Yes.
and inquired what is required or what is needed for an audit to move. Does that make sense, Chairperson?
What is needed in order to move from general to forensic? No.
That doesn't make sense now.
No, the committee noted that DSEC received unqualified audit with findings and raised concerns that an audit move from general to forensic. I don't know what the meaning is from general. What order did they receive?
They have consistently, sorry, Chairperson, they have consistently received unqualified audits for a number
Okay,
of financial
no,
years.
let's say the committee noted that the DSEC received unqualified audit with findings and raised concern of a persistent unqualified audit to forensic. I don't know what the forensic. Is there any forensic investigation on it? Let
No,
us just say
Chairperson, sorry, I can't recall why.
the committee noted that DSEC received unqualified audit with findings and raised concerns over persistent, non-performance. Let's say non-performance. Because unqualified, it's a non-performer. And then we can just take out the rest of the sentence. But that's cool. Honorable members, we can move from page 5 to page 6. Nothing, page 6. Any member? Members, I just want to rush in this one on the bullet number 2. And what I'm also trying to do, we need a dedicated office where we have all these things so that we have started very well and we have all of these things so that a member keep track all the time. You see bullet 2, that the Auditor General South Africa will give a detailed update on the Sarah Baartman project during the budgetary review. Please make a memory note about this. The committee is encouraged, take Ken out to do oversight at the site. Okay, cool. Now, I just want to give you a hint throughout my time. Now, here, remember on Tuesday, we are seeing a report on this issue with the Department of Public Works. So that report we must swallow. We must swallow it, save it nicely. And then when the AG comes here, we must do cross-references as a committee. And then we must say, hello, here is it, here's the problem. So just remind that. Okay, so page 6, nothing from any member. Let's go page 7. Here is the issue coming, Honorable Moletsane. What impact do events have, the discussion was here, on the broader society, because this expends huge amounts of money on these events, and there's no any value. What it said? Events, and is there any value? Now next to that, I want us to say that mass participation and one-day events should be reconsidered by the department. Because there's duplication. And remember, further down, if you read through these documents, it stated clearly that these kind of monies can help other entities. I think Honorable Mbella even talk about kind of a safe kitty for people who needs something. Okay, do we have it? The department should reconsider one-day events should be mass participation, and one-day events should be reconsidered. Yeah, okay. The department should reconsider one-day events and mass participation. I think we must say there is too much duplication. Yeah, that's great. Okay, the next one.
Chair, through you, Chair.
Yes, you may proceed.
I want to suggest that maybe in our agenda, a permanent item on the
Yes.
agenda to be matters arising from the previous meetings,
Yes.
so that you are able to pick up what was supposed to be done according to the minutes. Has it been done, and who is following up on that? I think it will help us. And then secondly, I'm a bit worried for now, it might be, we might let it go, but in reconstructing minutes, they might end up not truly reflective of the discussions. And remember that it is important to capture minutes as they are, because in the court of law, one of the things that would be requested for you to present would be the minutes. And these are recorded, remember. So
Yes.
where we suggest something, we should also be cautious to say, please, Secretary, go and reference. In hindsight, let us see if this is truly reflective of what we said, where we are not sure of what was said in the minutes. Because
Yes,
as we
Honorable-
are reconstructing.
Yes,
Yes.
Honorable Mtetwa, I fully agree with you. But you know, when someone take minutes, they are taking highlight points of that particular what they observe. It's like the book of Luke, Mark, and Timothy. Everyone is reading from various angles. But you're right, if those minutes must be fetched in the court of law, it must speak to what has happened. But this, I can remember I said it myself, and I was very, very vocal on this one-day events. And remember the 1 million rand, it also came further in some of the minutes, the 1.1 million rand spent, the Gary Kirsten, all of those, it's in there. So I like what you said. So that's why it's important. You know, we are so stuffed up with work. It is important for us to read it so that, like Honorable Sali said, it should reflect because these are going to be used in future by a number of people that will refer back. And I fully agree with you. I'm saying this confidently because I remember I mentioned it.
Yes, Chair, I concur with you. That's why I said
Agree.
for now we can get away with it, but I'm saying in the future, because these minutes are recorded, I
Agree.
think the hearing should try by all means to be closer to what was said.
I
We
fully
can
agree.
indeed clarify certain things where we feel that it is not correctly captured. I do agree.
I fully
Thank
agree. Members, I think we have still two.
Yeah.
Chair, can I raise
Chair.
something? Comrade Chair,
Yes, who's that?
Honorable Khabo.
You may proceed, Honorable Khabo.
No, thank you very much, Chair. Apart from me agreeing to things that Honorable Mtetwa has raised, I think it's not wise for us to congest our discussions around approval of minutes in a meeting. I think it's wiser and for purpose of flexibility and avoid misinterpreting discussions of the meeting, because that's what will ultimately happen if we continue with this approach. I think it's always best and easier to manage the outcomes of a meeting. Once we conclude the meeting, the Secretariat is able to tell us these are things that we have agreed upon. We adopt those minutes, we move forward. In that way, we are able to also respond to what Honorable Mtetwa was speaking about in terms of developing a decision or what we call a resolution track of some sort. We have agreed on this, we have given this person a responsibility, this is the turnaround time. That is what I wanted to raise with you, Chair. But also of importance, what I wanted to raise, Chair, was the fact that there's a plenary sitting at 10, Chair. And I'm not sure if you are aware that the line has also been opened and we're left with 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Apologies.
Honorable Khabo, two things quick. Maybe you came in late in the meeting. We agree that I'm going to give enough time for members to go to that meeting, even if we don't have to deal with all these minutes. We are here today because of the problem that we could not deal with the minutes. So we have to perhaps go back to the drawing board pertaining to the time that we're starting and all of this. And I fully agree that we must have as soon as possible the minutes available, what is transpired, the reflection of those minutes, so that it can be, you know, the correct minutes that is presented. So I'm going to make a rule. I'm first going to ask a proposal and a seconder for this. We still have, I think, three meetings left, which I think the PC secretary is happy by now, because she was very concerned, because these things have to be signed off. If they have to be sent to Parliament, it have to be tabled. So if we can get a proposal and a seconder to this, I suggest then also that we consider closing on this. Is that a legacy and Honorable Khabo? Hopefully.
Yes, it is, Chair. My apology. Let me just put it down.
Thanks. Any proposal and seconder for this?
If people who are in the meeting are not ready.
Yes, we are going there. There they are.
We will propose, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Mokoena. Seconder.
Second, Chair, it's Honorable Mthetha Mokoena, it's not.
Thank you, Honorable Nkosi. Members.
Chair, excuse me, Chair.
Yes.
Chair, Mr. Mthetha was not in that meeting.
Mr.
Mthetha.
Oh, I see. It's Mokoena.
Chair,
Yeah, Chair, in
Chair,
that
can I
case,
move for the adoption of the minutes, Chair?
Okay.
and I'll move for the seconding.
Oh,
Thank you so much. Members, thank you so much. We are only left with the three meetings. Thank you for your time. I think this was very fruitful. I'm so happy and worried that this is really off. And Honorable Khabo, make sure that you attend the plenary at 10 o'clock. Other members, if you are in a cluster, go to the cluster that you belongs to, and have a good Friday. The meeting is adjourned.
Thank you,
The
Chair.
tickets, Chair.
Chair, can I give you a call?
Recording stopped.
Thanks,
Chair.
Chair.
Chair, can I give you a call?
Yes, you can give me a call. Remember, I'm starting 10 o'clock.
Chair, before
Okay.
you take the outside call from Letsani, I just want to make a request, man, before we leave. With regards to the issue of the issuing of the tickets, Chair, in future, I will rather request that let us not be requested to indicate our interest. The committee, we are all the members of the committee here. I don't know if they are saying the tickets that are allocated for the members are only 5. Who are those members? But I will request that in future, let the committee members, all of them, be given the tickets. Then it will be on that member whether he or she wants to attend or not, rather than to say only 5 people. If all of us were interested, what is going to happen? Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Nkosi, I fully agree with you. You know, with particular reference to our oversight role, but what I want to guard against, I'm going to have a discussion with the committee again, because I don't want even myself to make this whole thing all about tickets. If the tickets are being allocated to us, and here's what I said all the time, we will then check on the availability, give it to that members. I also would not want it to be on a particular name. I'm going to tell you why. Not to give it to my brother or my sister-in-law or my family. I want to give it to another member or whatever the case may be in the committee itself. Second to that, I want to give, you know, I'm struggling to get this thing for entities to understand that professional staff is part of this committee. We are what we are because of professional staff. And there's no way that we are also going to leave professional staff behind when it comes to issues like this. Because they are also, and us, if we go to these events, you not only go to watch an event, you're going to observe, you're going to identify, you're going to do some analysis on issues that will be of great advantage to the portfolio committee. So we must deal with it in that fashion. I don't want us to say, hey, give Joe Maglua a ticket. And now I'm going to, for what it's worth, a presidential suite. And yeah, I'm giving it to my brother or another colleague. Now, who's this? Who are you representing here? That kind of thing. Let's start fresh. Let's start right. Let's continue right, and let's end up right. I like some of the honorable members, and I'm sorry to name you every time, Honorable Mtetwa, who have said upfront, sorry, I'm having other engagement, I can't. And he did not ask for a ticket. But Honorable Nkosi, I also agree that sometimes in your particular case, you know, we are working and working very hard. If we have been given tickets, it must be given tickets for Honorable Nkosi and partner. But I am going to discuss and sit with all the entities and explain them, even if we are spread around, because there are things that we are receiving in this committee. We are receiving a lot of things, information and intelligence. And these things can also be verified. Oh, there, Joe Matlua is with this and that. So, okay, they must come to the committee. If they come, you know, and we are picking all of these things up. And that is very important. But I want to apologize. There's minutes even indicating that we will see sometime next week where that stated clearly that the minister has tickets for the committee. I don't want to go in there. I really don't even want to go in there, but we will get it right. And I take your concern, Honorable Nkosi. I am busy now. I'm going to speak to Bulelwa now. There's an email out. There's a confusion. Even that email inviting people is some of the people are not being scratched from the ordinary list that they are getting tickets for the organization. But tickets for the portfolio committee is for, I almost want to say, for the state. And you go there in that capacity, you represent the portfolio committee, and at times we need to also, you know, communicate and share best practices and what we have experienced in those particular games. I hope that is in order. If anyone don't have anything to say. And yeah, I've invited Honorable Khabo as well. I gave his name. He said he will be busy, and unfortunately he did not turn up in Potch. And that is what I would want to do, because I don't see anyone again as representing a political party. I can invite anyone, give a ticket. If I can't go, I would want anyone to present myself. If any one of the committee can't go, I would like the if it's culture, I would like Lindy to go. If it's sports, I would like JJ to go. If it's this, the other, even our PC secretaries as well. Remember, we are empowered through research by them. So they are rightfully part of this committee. And I'm not going to shy away from that. We have to look after them, and we have to protect them, and it should be the other way around. Thank you, honorable members. See you at the rugby. Those who are going. Anyone else?
Thank you, Chair.
Thanks. The meeting is adjourned.
Chair, let's talk after the plenary meeting.
Okay. Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks,
yes.
Honorable.
Thank you.